Well, I'd like to say that everything went smoothly. I wanted to load up the game live on the first video, get the initial reaction, everything, and game capture didn't work. So, had to do some debugging. We got it going. What I will say is I am already in love with this intro soundtrack. Like, absolute bliss to my ears. But I have not been like nervous to start playing a game, like good nervousness, like the good just like excitement. So bear with me. This is the first time I've ever uploaded a YouTube gameplay thing directly, just me and the game. So we'll see how it goes. It's probably gonna be like streams, except there's no chat. So just a lot of me thinking out loud. I don't think we're gonna tinker with any of this stuff. All right, so we've got class options here. Vagabond, warrior. I guess there's male and female versions. That's what the A and B are. Hero, bandit, astrologer, prophet, samurai, and prisoner, confessor, and wretch. Why? There's always one, at least one, like really bizarre piece of armor that FromSoft likes to throw into these games, it seems. I'm sure there will be more, but okay. So yeah, naturally there's like a soul level. I don't know if it's soul level, but going off of previous experience. So this is Dex and Faith, Dex and Strength. Samurai is probably where we're heading, at least from what I can see so far. Maybe Hero. They're a little high on Arcane. Balanced, more on the Dex side. Okay, so we actually have a few options. Sword and shield, just... It looks like one's got a two-handed sword and one has a dagger. Sword and shield. I like going... Oh, they actually have the weapons at the bottom there. Okay. So this one's got like a halberd and a sword, and we've got two swords, maybe a sword and a dagger. Samurai's... The samurai sword would be pretty cool, but I don't think I care for the bow and arrow. Bow and armor makes just like a really weird thing. I'm just imagining firing pieces of armor at the enemy. I don't think it would do a lot of damage, but it would definitely be interesting to see an enemy firing stuff like that. Hero's got an axe. Big on Dex. I don't know what mind is. Probably not gonna go with... I probably won't use the... Well, actually, I don't know. We'll see what the mechanics are like. We might be sword and shielding it up. Let's start Vagabond, because that seems to start in the way that we like. Oh no, this is the great part of RPGs and also the terrible part. I never know what to... You know, I am more slender. I'm definitely more slender than buff. Oh man. I guess we're not gonna get creative with it. If I had like a name in mind, but we'll go with our name. Oh, that's to change the class. Okay, so once you get in here, okay, so this is very like Souls. Start with a class. Start with an item. Medallion inlaid with Crescent Amber increases max HP. So I'm assuming that's an item that you have to hold on to maintain the benefit of it. Gain many runes, so I'm assuming runes are the currency. Said to reinforce sacred flasks. Sounds like Estus flasks. Hold spirits within. Certain thrown items. The seal on imp statues. Can only be used once. It says statues, so there's gonna be multiple of those. Demigod Michaela. Whose physical damage negation. A noble whose eyes have been gouged out attracts enemies' aggression. So it looks like an alluring skull. I feel like reinforcing the flask out the gates. I mean, it sounds like a good idea. We'll find out. It just sounds like something that'll have more of a long-term effect. Just because it says imp statues can only be used once, it makes me think that there might be multiple keys. So, figure we can come back to it. Okay. So I changed to Slender Body, and it looks like we got the same face with the girl body. That's kind of odd. Maybe it's just depending on what you chose first. Like if you chose type B first and then switched, you get female body or male body with the female face. All right, we're gonna go young. Alright, I'm gonna go young voice 1. I'm gonna go young voice 1. Oh, we can give him a little bit of sunburn? I gotta try and go more in the realistic. I feel like I don't want to go like crazy face. But maybe we give it a little bit of randomness and then just like change up the hairstyle. I like something like that. Alright. What kind of hair options we got? Oh, look at that hair. Character creator looks pretty good. Like look at the reflective detailing of the hair. Seems so nice. Do we have to do, I feel like it's the very like stylized version of this. Nah, we'll go with this. I'm not gonna get too crazy with it, I don't think. Something like that, maybe? Luster, root darks, white hairs? Man, okay. Quite a bit of customization you can do with that. Just a very gentle luster. We could go, actually. I feel like now that I'm thinking about it, we gotta do it. Guy Viso is all 69. So naturally that's how the sliders have to go. We're very mature. We make the best decisions following a number system, you know, so why not maintain that? Match hair, yeah, we'll keep it all matching. He will have 69 stubble. Oh, I can, that's nice, I can change by big chunks. I don't think I really need to change my iris size. Or not iris size, I'm changing my iris. His eyes are gonna start to look real derpy, aren't they? Oh man. This was a mistake. Alright. Well, we have suddenly a very cross-eyed man. I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. Give him like the super gray and start making him... this is gonna start turning into like a cross-eyed Geralt if we do that. I'm gonna go with blue eyes because I have blue eyes. Gray and white? Yeah, seems fine. Our poor character. We're just gonna start mangling him completely. Ooh. Get an eyeliner? He's gonna be so pretty. So pretty. Alright. Can I like... I don't really want to have eyeshadow. Maybe we just make it black on black on black. That seems reasonable. It just kind of darkens around his eyes. He's getting prettied up for the camera. Alright. Not putting a tattoo on. Face structure, any other... Oh, we've got... Here we go. This is where it goes downhill. We had very minor detailed stuff, and now his face is gonna get very scrunched. I'm a little bit angry. Not too angry. Oh no. Forehead depth? There's the problem is, I mean, they give you... It's not really a problem. The problem is the user. It's all me. They're giving me too much control. Way too much control for these things. I just feel bad that my man is cross-eyed. It's probably gonna inhibit his abilities. Gonna be out there trying to fight things off, and he's gonna be visibly confused and hard of sight. Oh man, his face is just getting so small. Oh. Alright, getting some good nostril adjustments in, yeah. Oh yeah, look at this guy go. It's interesting to see, like, a lot of the sliders go down to get to these numbers, but there are a few that go up. Just an interesting balance of the... Yeah, this man's face is just getting so tiny. And it's definitely been, like, such a long time since I've... I mean, I haven't done a character creation since we created our golfer for PGA Tour 2K21. The thing is, I feel like when the next game for that comes out, we're gonna have to try and like recreate the same thing. Oh, he's getting so sad. Actually, sad enough that I can't even like... I can't even imitate the face. Oh, the poor guy. He's seen better days. I'm wondering if an old man would be the better fit here. Chin protrusion? Oh no. I've seen better. I've definitely, yeah, I've seen better faces. Oh, the poor man. The poor, poor soul. Who would ever do such a thing to you? I don't know. Yep, we're gonna have to deal with this for what I'm guessing will be hundreds of hours. Save to favorites? I don't think we're going to. No. No. I don't know if we aged him up a bit. Nah, well, he'll stay young and deformed. That's okay. That's okay. Aw. It's official. Here we go. So ready. I'm so ready for it. The music in the intro was phenomenal. And I am so excited. It only took us like 15 minutes to get through the character creator. I guess that's not bad. I don't know. We probably could have spent... We were trying to actually like detail design it into something.
The fallen leaves tell a story. The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between.
Definitely get Souls vibes from that picture. Like High Wall.
Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish.
Man has some blonde hair.
Soon,
Samson.
Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering.
Snake?
A war from which no lord arose.
The big sword.
A war.
And that is an even bigger
to abandonment.
Well,
by
hello
the
there.
Greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all.
It's like a call for the undead to rise? Is it like, are we undead?
Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask. Fear, the deathbed companion.
The deathbed companion?
Dung-eater. And Sir Gideon Othniel, the all-knowing. and one other, whom grace would again bless. A tarnished of no renown. Cross the fog to the lands between.
Oh, we're just like in the middle of nothing.
Stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord.
My body is ready. Okay, so the ring. Oh, we gotta jump. Okay. Got a compass here at the top. So Y is gonna be my action button. Okay, I'm gonna have to... Is there a way to... Ooh, hello, menu. I would like... So I'm gonna quit out of this. I wanna play offline. Because as much as that's the different way to play it, it's not like the full experience of getting invaded and invading others like other Souls games had. I wanna play the game. So we're gonna go offline. You arrived at the site of grace that visited you. However, if there's a stake of Marika nearby... Marika? I think it was Marika. Ooh, we do have a dodge roll. A little bit of a medium roll situation here. Tarnished wizened finger. Okay. The path be broken and uncertain. Claim your place as Elden Lord. So the Elden Ring was shattered and claimed by demigods of this Marika lady. And so our goal is to go and claim it for ourselves. To become the Elden Lord. Alright, with the inventory menu, you can browse the items you're carrying, drop them on the ground, or throw them away. Alright, seems pretty straightforward. Also use tools from the inventory menu. Y to toggle character data, X to show large image and explanation. Okay. We have level, runes held, got our different stats. So we have a heavy load. So I think what I'm going to end up doing... So is this the inventory and the top one is what's equipped? Or let's see here. I don't want to leave it. I want to unequip it. Because these all have to be, like, that's an equip symbol, right? Yeah. I don't want to leave or discard. So is it different in that you can't just carry whatever? Or maybe it's from the equipment menu? You can equip armaments, up to 3 armaments, each to your left and right hands. The actions each armament performs will vary based on which hand is wielding. Okay. So from here, okay, I can remove that, and that's gonna give us a medium load. Probably gonna keep the shield on. So that's an attack. Can I not block? Can I only parry with this shield? Is that a... Can I not block with this? Because if I can't... If I can't block, then there's... I'm assuming it's gonna start to... give us some tutorial on what buttons do what. So I'm not gonna sit here and just spam away. Chapel of Anticipation. Just trying to figure out if I like the camera sensitivity. It's probably fine. Oh, that's gonna take me a while. Door is blocked shut. Okay, so we have a door that leads back behind. It looks so nice. So far, running nice and smooth. That's a very steep cliff. I am not going down there. Okay. So we know roll, we know attack. So that's an item. So it says parry, but is there a way to change? There's those things. That's gonna toggle. Square off. And parry. Okay, so if I do that, it's like a weapon art. And I can do a stab, and that uses some of that. It's a one-handed stab. Okay, so very similar Dark Souls mechanics. Just a little bit confused here why I can't seem to block with it, but maybe we'll get there. Camera controls. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thanks for letting me know that. I have to remember that the game is always going to have some sort of like intro tutorial bit that's going to teach me how to Dougie. My mind has been programmed to see things like that and assume that there's something hidden behind the wall. I gotta make sure to like check every nook and cranny. I don't want to miss items or any special things as we go along. Bridges are dangerous, especially rope bridges. Because you never know if they'll snap behind you. Like, can I break it? That's a sturdy bridge. That is a sturdy bridge. But it also, you never know if they're gonna keep mechanics like that, like they had with Ashes of Ariandel. No. Was it Ashes of Ariandel? No, the first Dark Souls 3 DLC with Frida and Grave Tender and the bridge, and you know, you can break it and slide down the rope. I'm assuming, I mean, maybe it is something that'll get brought back, but can't really make any assumptions about it. Just gotta feel it out. It feels good though, like a low boss fight. All right. It's gotta be. Yep. There we go. Alright, so we have no healing items, it seems like. Ooh, hello. Oh, I really rolled. Ooh, got a little bit greedy. Okay. Oh. This is not good. This is not good. Yeah. We have no healing items, so Nothing like launched into the game right away and having beat the boss with minimal damage taken. Ow. Okay, so we're supposed to... Okay, so that's very much so like, I figured by the way that the damage we were doing. So that's very similar to Demon Souls. You're like supposed to die to the first boss, I would think. Okay, I feel a little bit better about that. That's why they give you no healing items. Low damage. I feel like we were kind of starting to piece it together a little bit. Yeah, okay. Although the interesting thing is, like, what happens if you do beat that boss to start? Maybe there's some sort of, like, special reward for it? I don't know, or you just get to proceed and this is, like, the next room that it takes you to anyway, just with a slightly different cutscene. Horse? I guess not fully horse.
Fortune is on his side. We found him here.
So the horse is Torrent. And this lady is maybe like the Firekeeper?
One of his kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring. Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
I wonder if the Golden Order is something set in place by America? Initially I thought I was like sitting in the water the way that it panned into that scene. I am most definitely not sitting in it like it's a hot tub or something. Okay, Flask of Crimson Tears, and then we have Flask of Cerulean Tears. So I'm assuming that's health and like magic, something of that nature. There's an item up there. All right, so let's see here. So inventory, we've got these two. Stores FP, loses all runes, return to the last site of Lost Grace visited. Okay. Used to write message to other worlds. So tools, ashes, crafting materials, bolstering materials. So I think the golden seed will be good because that'll make these stronger. Is there a way? Whoops. Is it the equipment menu? Okay, so we're gonna have those. We'll equip the memory of grace to the end here, because that'll give us then a way if we wanna go back for whatever reason. Maybe we have died 2 times in a row and have nothing to lose and we want to get back. Alright, so that's that. We still can't block. HUD display? Okay, so you just tap Y to see the heads up display. Did it say HUD display? The HUD display? Like an ATM machine? Got something up there as well. And then the Cave of Knowledge lies below. Okay, so there's a place to go down and explore. Let's talk to you. Brave Tarnished, take the plunge of learning and remembered. Recall the arts of war and your warrior's blood. Okay, so we'll definitely go down there next. Just want to check and see if there's anything of interest up here. Interesting tree that I'm assuming will have something to do with later. Alright. I'm assuming that we'll be getting up there eventually. So is there no sprint? This is a crouch. So right stick locks it to us and then also, or locks it behind us and then also on the enemy. Alright, I am getting some frame drops, so I'm gonna lower our visual settings here a little bit. Subtitles, HUD. I'm actually gonna leave the HUD on. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the HUD on. Alright, quality settings, advanced settings, let's just... Let's drop some of this stuff down. No motion blur. Shadow quality can be medium. I just don't want to be like completely lagging on stuff, so... Apply these changes, return to the title menu. Okay. Because I just want to try and make sure that, like, we're not dropping, like, recording and also, like, in the boss fights and stuff, don't really want to be stuttering and dropping into lower frame rates. Might have to keep tinkering with it, you know, depending on how some of the fights start to go. But definitely want to try and be holding as close to a steady 60 as possible. Yeah, we're still sitting a little bit below 60. Maybe the easiest thing is to just go to medium settings instead of trying to get fancy with it and like toggling individual stuff. I know that sometimes loading screens will tend to have more variable frame rates. Alright, we're still sitting a little bit below 50. I'll just have to keep an eye on when we get into proper boss fights. Is that a loading fog wall? Okay, so this is... Okay, no stone sword keys in inventory, so maybe it... Okay, so we get a Lost Grace, so this is like the equivalent, I guess, of a bonfire. I'm wondering if maybe this then opens up the fog gate? Maybe it's some sort of shortcut? Sounds like there are multiple of them. Right, a gold summon sign. Cooperative multiplayer will begin once you have been summoned by a player from another world. Role of an ally, and your objective is to defeat the area boss. Okay. Well, we're gonna be playing this offline. All right. Well, I don't want to go exploring too far here. Let's go back. Cool, so they switched it up so that you can sprint and roll on the same button, and it doesn't have you jump. Okay, let's go down and explore here. I want to see what's up with this, because it said to go down here, so presumably this is the next logical place to go. And hopefully we'll go up there. Yeah, so we skipped over this. The Sights of Grace up top. Kind of already have an idea of what's going on with that. Lost Grace discovered. It's still weird that I can only parry with this shield. Alright. Nice little backstab action. Strong attack with right trigger, yep. Which I guess is probably not a bad thing as far as like attacking from range. Use an armament in your left hand or both hands to guard, especially when done with the shield. Consume stamina. Run out, it'll be broken. I'm not pressing left bumper. Is it supposed to just automatically? Is it just supposed to automatically, or is that because of the... I mean, let's test it. Is that just a thing now? It's like an auto block? Little backstep action. Alright, so a lot of very familiar controls with a few things that are a bit different. I say this feels suddenly more boss-like. You gonna hop down here and fight me like a man? Huh? You're just gonna shoot at me with your bow and arrow. You're probably just gonna shoot at me with your crossbow. That would be the... Acquire materials. Ooh, okay, hold on. In every corner of the lands between, you'll find fruits and flowers, mushrooms and butterflies, and various other useful materials. Can be used for crafting. Interesting. Okay, so now I can... So it's not just going to be as much about, like, purchasing items. It's going to be actually a little bit about crafting some stuff. He doesn't turn around. That's nice of him. Hello, good sir. Wielding armaments. Each hand can be equipped with up to 3 armaments. Also use two-handed, making attacks more difficult to repel with shields and boosting effective strength by 50%. Why an LBRB? Do we go classic and get behind him for a backstab? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. See, this is the problem. They made it so that you can teabag now. Okay, so this is a very interesting, like, it's auto block, which is a little bit weird because it said about left bumper for blocking. But is that like a feature of this particular equipment? That's the one thing that I'm not so sure of. Medium shield strike reduces 100% physical, which is obviously nice. So the auto block is now off and I can't block with left bumper. Weird. Okay, feels like... I don't think the button is broken. Is there a... Yeah, the button's not broken. I can left bumper from here. So something with the block is not quite right. We'll see if when we auto lock onto, like we lock onto somebody. Nope. Alright, so we're going on, I guess, a no block run. I guess they want to try and make things interesting. I don't know, that's really bizarre. Okay, so here we go. That's why the guy didn't turn around, because they want us to fight him up here. You know, just gonna let you know that like crossbows at close range like that, somebody comes at you with the sword, reloading your crossbow is probably not the best course of action. All right. Armaments have special abilities called skills. Left trigger for skill. Well, that's a parry, but I'm guessing they're talking about this. It's quite the skill. It feels like I'm supposed to be able to like... Okay, so you hold Y and left and right trigger together to two-hand. But like I feel like because it says parry, it feels like I'm supposed to be able to toggle that off. All right, so crouch is gonna give us we're gonna level it to 99, get like Skyrim levels of sneak. Yeah. Ooh, I can like. Why is it okay? There's something's actually just bugged. Auto lock on? No. I'll lock on. Automatically target an enemy when attacking with no lock? No. Allows for manual control of aiming of large weapons when locked on? I don't think I'm gonna turn that on. Gamepad. Controls. No, the controls are fine. Just the actual... Still can't block, but I can crouch now. I also don't know if you like can't crouch if an enemy like spots you, and so since we walked away, it no longer knew about us. That I'm not so sure about. But now I'm on auto block again. Something's weird, like... I went to the menu and then back, and I can... I don't know, that was weird. My full-time blocking was back on, and then it went away after I went to the menu. Some attacks may break an enemy's stance, giving you a chance to perform a critical. Hold right trigger to perform a critical hit. Charge attacks and jump attacks make it particularly easy. Okay, so you can do a jump. Hiya! Oh, I missed. There may be some use to that. It's a bit interesting, but I guess you can do like a jump attack and then turn it into like a follow-up so you get a stagger and then get more damage to him. Upon dying, you'll be revived at the last site of grace that you visit. However, if there is a stake of Marika near where you died, you can choose to revive there instead. Okay. So they put it outside of like a fog gate so that when you have like a boss fight, you can just respawn outside of the boss fight and not have to run back. Okay, that's pretty nice. Perform a counterattack immediately after blocking an enemy. Guard counters make it easy to break an enemy's stance immediately after block guard counter. Well, that would be great if I could, you know... It would be great if I could actually, like, block. Which I guess I can block now? The backstab is kind of broken. It's always kind of broken when you can backstab a boss. Okay, because I saw this little hole in the wall when we came in, You can kind of see into this room. Okay. Looks like there's a little bit of light shining in here as well. But that's a nice feature. You don't have to, like, find the grace and then run from there. It might be a little bit more frequent. Strength! Oh, I am so strong. Took down the enemy. Okay, so that's the little tutorial area. But it also ends up being like a skippable boss. Okay. So that's kind of nice. So like if you know what you're doing, you can skip on over that. Okay, so when I seem to come through there to here, and maybe it's like a loading thing, definitely lose a lot as far as frames are concerned. Like there's a big... Oh. Pastime, flasks, memorize, spell, sort chest. So flasks, it's increased charge, and then... Oh, no! Okay, well, so we have one item that works for both. I kind of wanted to change the heal amount. I guess it's fine because we don't have a lot of health right now. So it works out that we just get more heals. Next time that we get one of those golden seeds, though, I think we probably want to put it towards... Yeah, I don't think I'm going to carry these guys. But I think next time we probably increase how much they heal per. Memorize spells. The memorize spells menu, you can memorize sorceries and incantations. You must have a staff equipped to cast sorceries or sacred seal equipped to cast incantations. Memory slots determine the number of sorceries and incantations you can memorize. Increase your memory slots by getting a memory stone. Okay, well, I'm not going to start by going down that route, but I mean, it's... If we find something useful, it may be worth speccing into. Pull the lever, Kronk. Well, so it seems like that's going to be the next logical place to go, but naturally I need to check all of these walls to see if there's something hidden behind them. Alright. All clear. What up? Any sort of like special thing to get off of? I feel like I need to just like look. I know it's disorienting, but I feel like I need to look at those just given the... I don't know. Given the way that Midir was hidden in the stairwell. I feel like it's only natural. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. This feels like when you walk out, in the second Dark Souls 3 DLC and you enter into the Ring City. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Now what I want to figure out is how, in that first area that we were in, there was that blocked door. I'm wondering what leads back around to that. Also very interested in like what sort of things we can craft. What are you? Can you fight the owls? Eagles. Oh, I feel bad. Flight pinion and a four-toed foul foot. Probably more crafting ingredients, if I'd have to guess. We've got mud crabs. Some sort of, like, rat bird creatures. Something out there. An island in the distance. And features on the beach. There's definitely going to be a way that we... Well, I hope there's a way that we get to those things. I'm hoping, I'm imagining that we'll find what the meaning is behind the trees like that are all sorts of shiny. All right. What are you? Come back. I gotta be careful. Also, it seems like the sprinting doesn't use stamina. So it's like less incentive to spec into stamina. Where did you go? Come back here. But they don't even fight back. Thin beast bones, they just run away. I'm like the worst guy. I'm like chasing these guys down. Okay, so exceedingly rare to find the Arteria leaf. Easily found by hunting birds, hunting beasts. So they're all materials. So I don't know if these other slots open up or if we're gonna be like capped and can't pick them up and have to attain inventory slots. But I think what I'll try and end up doing is like maybe killing individual creatures like the first time that I see them, and then just, you know, probably picking up different berries and leaves and other sort of gathering materials as we find them. That way we at least have some crafting materials. What is that, like a skull or a rock? I mean, it feels like there's some teeth. Weird. Can definitely go down the side here. I don't want to lose too much track of where we're going. Yeah, there's a lot of just like skulls happening here. All right. Small cliff jump. No fall damage? Question mark? I don't want to like tinker with it too much. I mean, we're near where we would respawn. Oh yeah. Oh. I gotta watch out, or else the beast doth cometh. I don't want him to start you know, steamrolling me or anything. Tarnished golden sunflower. Makes me wonder if they're like regular golden sunflowers as well. Some creatures down on the beast there. Also, that looks like the type of thing that you'd be able to like ride back up to the top. Though I don't really know how you would get on top of that. Because I don't have like crazy hops. I mean, I can do a little something, but like not that much. Beast. I gotta be careful. I'm like gonna start sprinting and then suddenly the floor is going, you know, gonna disappear from beneath my feet. You were a big burb, and now you are dead. Okay, so they're just like skulls around. So that was accurate. Ooh, and they break. It's a nice little touch. Is there a way down? I mean, there's got to be like a nice way down. I feel like if I jump down there, there's probably, you know, short falls are okay, but after a certain point, it's got to be that you just die. Like, I don't know. It just seems a little bit far-fetched for a game like this to have it where I can just fall as much as my, not really heart desires. I don't know why I would want to fall, but I don't know. Seems I shouldn't. All right, so there was a, oh, hello, Fred. There's a building like that back here, which I think we came out of? Or no, we came out of the... the thing up there with the statue. Let's check this out before we head over there to the Beastie Boy. Because there's repetition of these, and so I'm not so sure if they're just overgrown buildings or if there's more to them. Like you can, I don't know, go into any particular one of them. Alright, this man is absolutely massive, but you know, we've taken on one boss, so we gotta get overly confident and go after this guy? Maybe. Okay, big stomps. I was gonna say, the head seems like very staggering. Maybe it's the type of thing too that we can like go after his arms. Oh, that hurt. Let's just, I don't know how much these heal for, so let's. I think I got lucky, because it seems like the dude kind of fell. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, just a little bit of panic roll. Yeah, we're just not gonna deal with that. I mean, he's got his head right there. Ooh, oh. Run away. Evasive maneuvering. A little bit of healing. Come here, sir. Whoop. I'm gonna try and poke you in the butt. Nope. Nope. Vanquishing an enemy group will replenish your flasks. The number of type of flasks to be replenished varies depending on the enemy group. Cannot replenish more flasks than your maximum amount allows. Okay. So because he's the only one in the group, we get 2 flasks back. Okay, so I'm not entirely sure if that just means like, hey, he's the only one for this area, or if it's like all of a certain type of enemy. Because when we beat the boss, or mini-boss, or whatever he was, I don't remember, like, that's the first time that popped up. So maybe it's the type of thing that, like, out in the open world, here there are different things like that. But that's good, because, you know, who knows the next time that we'll find a grace. So to be able to get more heals, obviously don't want to be super liberal with them, but also want to be able to use them when needed. So it's kind of finding that balance of getting the job done. Those are some weird snake ball creatures on the beach. I don't know if I really want to go down to the beach right now. The beach is seeming less and less appealing as I see those creatures. I'm gonna leave that guy alone. For whatever reason, I kind of thought that the tree was like blocking an entrance into one of these. I don't know, I'm just like, I'm expecting there to be a way in. You know, like on one of the sides of this, there's gonna be an opening or a door of some sort that we can go down in, but it doesn't seem like it. I also don't know why this block button doesn't work. maybe there's gonna be a patch coming, which would be nice. I'd love to. I'd love to block, but I mean, I guess just take our Dark Souls thought process in stride and, you know, try and dodge roll everything that we can. The best we can. Ooh. Okay, go down to the beach and the weather changes. We get some rain down here. I might have to, like, lower the... Is that an enemy? Or what is that? I may have to lower the quality again. For some, like, individual things. Let's see what we've got here. I don't... Gotta be careful. Because it could be an enemy? Be nice if we could find a resting place or a way to spend our currency. That would also be nice. I was thinking maybe in that intro place we were at, we would find something. Ooh, are you a merchant? Okay. Maybe not a merchant. Oh. Definitely not. Okay then. Okay, I tried to do the jump stagger thing. Probably gotta find better times to do that. Okay, little stomp action. Oh, don't step back into that. That would be bad. Just some rinse and repeat little run stuff, I guess. Oh, I probably could have gotten one more in. Yeah, we'll just get him while he runs at us. Caden Helm. Okay, so we get the opportunity to take some of his armor and stuff. Strip of white flesh. Well, I thought we'd come down to the end of the beach and maybe find a merchant waiting for us. You know, he's sitting resting by the fire. Nope. Naturally, he gets up and tries to kill us. Isn't that just wonderful? Okay, so the white flesh that we got is another crafting item. All of these are just crafting materials. So did we get anything that's maybe not that? The helmet that we just got from there is better against slash and pierce, worse against strike, and just overall worse at physical fire, and is better at holy. So I think we're gonna hold on to our starter gear. Doesn't seem to really do much for us. Is this an enemy or is this just like wood sticking out of the water? Gotta be careful with how far we go into the water. Oh, it's just another one of those skulls. Okay, so that's the extent that we can go into the water. So, like, this thing going around right now. I'm very intrigued by it, also very scared. Hello, bird. Goodbye, bird. If I just, like, walk into its path, am I gonna get messed up? I'm scared, but I'm taking a risk. Oh, we got an extra flask from killing him, too. Alright, maybe we'll find some sort of item that we can come back to this with. What do you know? if you're supposed to just like chase it around, but I have a feeling we've got some sort of item we gotta come back with later to be able to do something there. These guys seem fun. You're not gonna be too happy that I killed your son? Oh boy. Look at that face. Only the face a mother could love. Try and bait out an attack. Oh god. Okay, you've got range and speed. You can cut the tentacles off. You can also whack him in the face. He looks very derpy without the arms. Very much so less threatening. At least in looks, he's less threatening. Oh, he grows new tentacles. I'm doing like 12 damage to this guy. I feel like I'm out of my league. I very much so feel like I'm out of my league with this creature. Try and chop these new arms off. Okay, so that's like full-on stagger into riposte. Oh, okay. I got a little bit greedy. Ended up attacking too much. But so when we see that like red or that orangish kind of glow. Oh, he can heal himself. Of course he can. Why wouldn't you be able to? Okay, so you vomit. Should probably take some medicine for that. It feels like after I get hit with that vomit, though, my stamina recovery has been pretty low. So I'm assuming that's like a... I mean, it's some sort of effect that's gonna last. I don't know how long, though. Hopefully it wears off, because... I like stamina. Oh, I got staggered. Okay, okay. I thought I just got one shot, to be honest. Yeah, it seems like that's had some sort of effect. Trying to keep the arms at bay here. It also seems like, yeah, like this move becomes a lot weaker, but then he also seems to like spit at you when you're up close. Yeah, it seems like it feels like the stamina is way less than what we had. Gotta get up and hit him in the face. That seems to be the best way. Getting right up in there doesn't seem to be going great. I don't know. It felt like it went better at the beginning of this fight. So we want to deal with the arms. Right? We want to deal with... Yeah. Because once he's at, like, full form here... A lot tougher. Oh, do not bite me with your beak, sir. Yeah, not a fan of that. Gotta try and figure out how we staggered him the last time. Okay. So I feel like I'm learning a little bit of something here, though I'm running out of health resources to do it. So you cut those off and then try and stay to the side and get some hits in on the face while he's like regrowing. So basically like chop this guy off, whack him in the face, and then get out of there. Oh, okay. Yeah, gotta stay off to the side. Throw that arm. Alright, well that's the last healing we've got. But maybe we can do like a stagger attack to his face? I gotta be a little bit more mindful on the stamina usage here. Like, I'm getting a little bit in there. But we're finding a way to work it down. Problem is there are other enemies of this type. So like, can't really can't really go in after the other guy like that. I mean, maybe I can, but I don't have much to work with. Just don't want him to like heal himself back up like he did earlier, and maybe it's because I like laid off too much. He's almost dead. He's almost dead. It's a little more rinse and repeat. Oh, one more hit. Gosh darn it. It really is just one more hit, but went a little bit too head on. Land octopus ovary. So that's going to be another crafting material, I would think. Land octopus ovary, where art thou? Okay, so these guys are called land octopuses. Land octopi. The thing is, there was at least one more of the big guys, like... See the small one down here? Another big guy. I think we can probably take him. It's gonna be a little bit on the risky side, but if we are able to kill him, we should get some healing back. And that would be pretty big. More of these ovaries. Alright, let's stay away from him for a little bit here. Maybe check out what's going on around this thing, because there's some stuff lighting up. Ruin Fragment. Okay, so I mean, these are ruins. There were some earlier, but I didn't see any ruin fragments hanging out around those. What is this? It's like a glowing skull. Ooh, golden rune. Okay. So if you crack open these skulls, if they're glowing, that means that they've got like an item in them. I think we should be in a safe spot right now. Let's take a look at our inventory real quick and check out what those are. Ruin Fragment is material for crafting, used to gain a small number of runes. Okay, so we have runes. We still haven't found anywhere to spend them, but we also have rune fragments that we can, or golden runes that we can use to, and I'm surely they're like souls. There will be different sizes of them that correspond to different amounts. Also, it didn't, I can't really tell. Did we have a status effect? Did we have a status effect from fighting that sea octopus? Because it felt like when we got spat on that our stamina like went down, or our stamina regen. I don't see anything here. So maybe not? Oh, okay. So you can sprint and roll without using stamina if there's nothing around, but as soon as you've got engagement with an enemy, then it starts to matter. That's pretty nice. That is pretty nice. Is there anything up here? Or am I just able to walk up on this platform? I'm just able to walk up on the platform. Kind of hoping that there would be like a little reward for going up there, but maybe that's hoping too much. Is that like a tortoise? What are you? Oh, poor turtle. Am I gonna like break my... I'm assuming this is just gonna be for like crafting materials, right? Like it's not like turtleneck meat. Wait, but I got 2 flasks back for that, so that's the only turtle down here? Okay. So even though... Interesting. Well, maybe I'll take on these guys before I, Maybe I'll take on these guys before I take on the turtle again so that I can... maybe get some more flasks. Oh. Got a little bit left. Actually, I'm also... now that I think about it, I think I want to turn on the auto lock, because that means that I'm engaged in combat and I wasn't thinking about situations like this. Okay, so like if I killed the other guy here, I'd get more flasks, but we killed that small group there. Maybe it's just better to ignore him and carry on through the rest of this, because I don't really think that like killing him is gonna do anything for us. Okay, so we have a cave here. We've got stuff over this way. I'm gonna go check this out real quick and see if there's anything to be done before we dive into the cave. Okay, so there's no way to get over to that island at the moment. There's fire, which I'm not assuming is going to be somebody helpful this time. I'm assuming this guy is gonna want to fight. Proceed with caution. Hello, sir. Oh. Thank you.
What do you need? I don't want any trouble.
No trouble here. Okay, so second time's the charm. Second time's the charm. Now we get a merchant. Okay, with the shop menu, you can spend runes to purchase various items. You can also sell items for runes. Each merchant's stock stocks a different variety of items to purchase. Okay, so poison, blood loss, buildup of sleep, expands crafting repertoire, broadsword. Okay, so broadsword immediately sounds interesting. Also the cookbook. We haven't gotten into crafting yet, but land squirts, stone digger trolls. All right, so we only have 2,400, so the broadsword might be a stretch. 117 plus 15. I mean, what do we have for a?
Be on your way then.
What do we have for a weapon? We have a longsword, so 110 plus 15. DD scaling, 10 and 10 minimum requirements.
I don't want.
No, you don't need no trouble. Just. So D and E scaling, a little bit higher on the base damage, but worse dex scaling. I think I'm fine with the one that we have. It's gonna scale a little bit better, slightly weaker, but I don't think longsword to broadsword is gonna be too much. Armorer's cookbook expands crafting repertoire. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. And maybe we'll see like what this cheap note is all about. Because maybe if it's something good, then we'll start buying more of these guys. Key items. I don't know if it's like a usable thing or if it's just like by having it. That's fine. Info, okay. Note sold by a nomadic merchant imparting knowledge in brief. Land squirts are soft where they touch the ground, and poison will cause them to rupture. Okay. Land squirts are soft where they touch the ground, and poison will cause them to rupture. Okay, so I don't know what a land squirt is yet. But when we come across one, we know that there's something to do with poison there. Alright, so I don't want to go too much further here. Kind of want to go and check out the cave. So that's what that was, that arch. We were looking down earlier. So this beach does start to go around, but I think we're gonna go back to the cave. Try and make a mental note to return to the beach and keep wandering around there, but let's dive into the cave over here. Because it's side things like this that I feel like I'd be more likely to forget than the beach. I say that now, but I have this feeling that I'm gonna end up forgetting about the beach. Coastal cave. Okay, here we go. I was like, there's gotta be at some point we find another one of these sites of grace. Okay, so we need, wait, Sacred Tear is to increase the, Golden Seed is increase the number of flask uses. Okay, so we never had the ability off the bat. For some reason I thought it was one item to do the same, but I misread that. Okay. So I didn't like misplace that, it always went to that. Well, that's good. Didn't completely mess up off the bat. Alright, we don't have anything of that sort. Past time. We're in a cave, so I don't think time matters. We have a symbol. Whoops. Didn't mean to interact with that again. We've got a symbol up by our name. I don't see anything. I don't see anything about it here, but it is up top. Equipment. I don't think we don't have like broken equipment, do we? Does it have like a durability stat on it or anything? I don't see anything of the nature. Nothing was mentioned about like a durability. I don't know what that icon is up underneath our health bar. Summoning pools. In each area, you may find effigies of martyrs. These effigies are summoning pools. You'll find it easy to summon other players at these locations. As co-op and hostile summoning signs created with small effigies gather at summoning pools. Small golden effigy. Co-op sign to summoning pools. So you can create... Okay, so you can create a summon sign, but then there are also summoning pools. Okay, I'm not sure I entirely follow that yet, but maybe at some point I will. Oh, hello! Creature in the dark. That's not cool. I can't see anything. How was I supposed to see you? Oh! I've just been tossed into the pit. Ah, yep. Nope, nope, nope. Into the pit of death. Any more people wanna try and start something, huh? Okay. Well, I guess we're down here now. I hear you. Where are you? Man. The whole cave aesthetic, while cool and all, really hard to see in the dark. Okay, so that I could summon, which makes it sound like that's a boss. Let us go down the dark hallway where the creature sounds came from first. I guess this is how you climb out of the pit. Fell into the pit. The pit. There are so many. What? Did I just go in a circle? Excuse me? Okay, so this is where we came down. Go down here. And then I guess there's a nice like walkway around. Maybe? There has to be because we walked up it. And then drop down. So there's just like a way to walk back around to that. All right. Glad we got that sorted. Well, be on the other side. Fire seems dangerous. Also, big guy seems dangerous. You seem... Oh, demi-human chief. You seem fun. You seem like just a blast. Alright, well, probably best strategy, take out the ads first. Ah! Okay. Also... yeah, spam rolling, not really the greatest of things to be done. But yeah, it said demigod, and there were two of them, and there's the second one. Okay. I guess in the tall grass you can maybe like sneak. Ah, hello. I don't want to bleed. I don't want to bleed. That would be not fun. Ow. Okay, friends. Whilst Alright, well this is just kind of like trapping myself into a bit of a corner. Okay, don't go after those attacks. They are so rangy. Okay. They've got range. Gotta be so careful and a little bit less panicky. But it seems like they've got like a long charge attack that you have to like sidestep. No, I didn't. That's the wrong button. Aye. You know what? Just kill me now. This did not go well. I think you almost have to kill them one at a time. I think you have to kill them one at a time because like I went to the other side of the room and then the other one came and everything fell apart. Yep, okay. I wanted to make sure that I died on the near side of the room because that way we can at least get our runes back. Haven't quite figured out how to level up yet though. Death. Drop any runes at the site of your death. If you die again, they will be lost forever. Yep. Now I'm in permablock mode again. There are gonna be enemies in the cave here. Get out of here, fool. String, ooh, very exciting. Where art thou? There you are. They're really all about the in the dark thing here. Rainbow stone, okay. There's more of them down here, but I think this is gonna be like a run through, traverse, grab my stuff, and then deal with one and then the other. Oh, nice lag. So there's like a 3-piece attack. That's the wrong button. Alright. I have made a mistake. Heal. Deal with this guy 1v1. Okay, big delayed attacks. I'm getting a little bit spammy on the rolls. Ooh, I don't hit. You know what'd be great? If the blocking worked a little bit better. Okay, I'm in a bad way. I'm in a very bad way. Just not watching my stamina, getting a little spammy on the rolls. Yeah, the blocking being broken is a little bit funky. Just cause like sometimes you like auto block and that's not really great. Alright, so that's definitely the key to this guy though. And then now the crouch is broken. There we go. Alright, so there's like a weird bug with the crouch and a weird bug with the block. So he's over here. I don't know if there are any more ads to deal with. There might be down here. Yeah, it looks like there are, but okay. So you get like one free sneak kill and then Papa comes to to party. I'm wondering if there's a way to get like some sort of stagger on him. I am definitely gonna end up like either walking into fire or getting hit by one of these guys from behind. Yep. Oh, dead. Not dead. Doesn't seem like there's a backstab, which makes sense because it's not like a humanoid creature. Ah, rolled it early. Okay, so the problem now is that our runes are in the middle of the room. It does seem, though, like there's also something to be said about, God, what is, it just like is in like an auto state. There's no option for like auto block, right? So you go to the menu and it goes away, but then you can't do it here. I think I'm gonna take it off for now then. Because it just seems like a waste. Alright, so I'm gonna sprint through. I don't quite know here about getting our stuff back. Because it's out in the middle of the room. I don't want to get the other guy to come. But I guess we'll find out if this lures him out or not. 2v1 is not the play, though. That's for sure. Okay, so 2 hits for the most part, it seems like, to kill these guys. Oh, okay, well. Yep. So this is what you don't want. This is absolutely what you don't want. Ow. Oh, I whiffed the attack. You like need to be able to dodge sideways when they come at you with the one big one. Oh, yep, that attack. Ow. But they seem staggerable, that's the thing, like, not that all of their attacks aren't gonna get poised. Ow. But there's definitely a little something like I attack him and he can't. Okay, back to the door. Make it easier. Yeah, okay. We're gonna be here a while, but if we can die closer to the gate, kill one, kill the other, I think we'll be in a good spot. It's once we get the 2 of them on at the same time, we seem to really put ourselves in a bad position. We're also very much so in like a little bit too spammy of a way. Okay, that's cool. It shows it on the mini-map where our stuff ended up. Okay, it's like those guys have more poise than the boss. Ow. Okay, I get it. I get it. Nope. I really do. I understand. Okay, so this is where the ads become annoying, is the stagger lock effect. I feel like if I get a little bit more aggressive. Okay, that's the big attack. Okay, so that's the one that we want to avoid. Well, I mean, realistically, we want to avoid all of them, but... Okay. Okay, so there's a little bit with it. So there's definitely seems to be a way to be a little bit more aggressive. The hard part is going to be getting rid of the ads so that you can 1v1 him. Because once the ads are gone, it becomes a completely different ballgame. But those things really seem like they can gang up on you and then just cause havoc. Was that like a visual glitch or something that this dude was at the gate? One down. Ow. Okay, so we're like locked into an animation there, but also safe from taking damage while that's happening. I don't really love the follow-up that's going on right now. You get out of here. Then we're gonna deal with Master Chief. Okay, so that's a little bit. Seems like I don't really want to be up on him. So that long lunge is kind of like the... I'm stuck. Okay, so got a little bit lucky with that. I think the big thing that I'm learning is that we need to try and like bait some things at range. Be mindful of the big attack, and then when he does that jump attack, it seems like there's an opening to get behind him. Okay, that was interesting. So we knocked him down while he jumped. Oh, nope. No, sir. Also, the fire doesn't seem to do anything, which is good. Alright, that was the last heal. Seems like you roll to the right on that attack. Ow. Just the way that it swings. Oh no. I almost got myself killed. No, 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 no. I do not like this, Sam. I have no health. Do I gotta kill all of these guys to get the health back? Oh no. Okay. I don't want to go and deal with the ones in the hallway. What are you? Return to entrance? There's still more to go and look at, but I want to see if I can go like rest, heal up, and then go through. Limgrave, and then this is the cave. So we go back into the cave. We go and rest at this guy. They didn't really give us much of anything as far as runes were concerned. Alter garments. So what is the after alteration do? I mean, I know what it's got like a strap across it, but is it better? So it's less weight, but it also weakens it. Interesting. Okay, so like the item, is that like a single use thing that we got? Okay, they're saying that you can like place these in the cave in the dark to be able to see maybe, or to like find your way. So this is a key item. Okay, so armor adjustments. And then you get the needle from the demigod that we just fought. Or no, because those were demigod chiefs. Not necessarily demigods themselves. Okay, so all of the enemies in here are gone now. So let's proceed through the rest of the cave. Kinda nice that there's a return to entrance thing, but I want to see what's even further beyond here. Or is this gonna be stupid and there's nothing? Okay, now we've got a path. I was like, is it really just gonna be like the room with the little collectible item for crafting and then no more? Smoldering butterfly. It's gonna take me a little bit to get used to the... Glass shard. I mean, we haven't gotten to the point where we can really spend anything outside of a merchant, and we haven't learned how to craft yet. But I'm hoping that that's something that's gonna come real soon. Ooh. Worth it. Okay, so there's the cave entrance, there's where the merchant is, and that's how we get out to this island. Sweet. And then what does this mud crab give us? Nothing. Cool. But I can kill more of them. Maybe one of you will give me some sort of, like, crafting material? Otherwise, I'm gonna feel just like a murderer. Alright, cool, nothing. Yeah. Building up there. Looks like those, like, I want to call them yaks, but they're probably more like some sort of, like, sheep, goat kind of thing. I don't know, they just describe them as beasts. Actually, it's kind of like a cross between, like, a cow and a deer. Maybe they're yaks. Seem a little bit thin for yaks. We got mushrooms. Ooh. I'm gonna jump so many times after picking things up. It's gonna happen so much. Ooh, okay, here we go. Ah. And another one. Lost Grace discovered. Just waiting for where we can, when we learn how to level up. That's gonna be the day. Alright, so nothing gained in regards to any of that stuff. We can't craft, we can't level. But we've got some bosses down, so gotta be happy about that. Oh, this guy's got, yeah, that's more like a sheep. More like a ram. Yeah, I'm a little bit more intimidated by him than I am some of the other ones. Church of Dragon Communion. Okay, is this like are covenants a thing here? Ritual of Dragon Communion. Dragon Heart, Dragon Fire, Dragon Claw, and Dragon Maw. Channels Dragon to spew flame breath. Rend foes with Dragon Claws. Dragon to bite foes before caster. And you need to offer a Dragon Heart for each one of them, I assume? Okay. Alright, so that means that there's some dragon, probably multiple dragons to kill. And then you bring their hearts back here to be able to equip any one or all three of those. Sounds like they're like special spells, although I guess it says something about like communions as a... There are sorceries and incantations. So it's one of the two of those, maybe. I hear like a... I don't know, I hear like a little high-pitched sound. I don't know if that indicates that we're nearby to something special. Looks like there's a way to go down there. This leads us back to the beginning part we were at. But I kind of want to follow that sound that's coming from down to the left here. What are you? Somber Smithing Stone. Reinforced special armaments to +1. Okay, so that's very much so Titanite shard equivalent, and that's like a Titanite lizard. Okay. Good to know. So if we hear sounds like that, we probably want to go and find it and kill it. That way we have more of these items for upgrading. I'm not gonna commit right away because we've just got one up to +6. Okay. So the Somber Smithing Stone is the small one, and then you've got the regular Smithing Stone. which is the big one. I don't know if there's anything really to killing these turtles. Turtleneck meat. Okay, so I guess there is something in it for us. It's not just mean. They have a purpose. All right, anything else hidden back down here? Doesn't seem like it. Cool. Okay, well, coming down here was worth it. Managed to acquire some upgrade materials. I just gotta go and see if the top portion has anything else or if that's all that's really back here. Or if you can go up there. So pretty. Alright, let's check the back corner of this island and then maybe we'll try and go up on top of that if we can. Very high cliffs. Seem dangerous. I think those skulls only seem to have something in them every once in a while, like if they're glowing. I don't think random ones are gonna have anything. Great dragonfly head? Okay, so that's another crafting material. I have to assume that most of the things that we pick up are gonna be crafting materials, but probably best to check. You did? Okay, so you beat the boss. Come down here, you get this dragon shrine unlocked. Oh, you want to fight? Wasn't much of a fight. Should have tried harder. Alright, is this tilted enough that we can actually, like, scale it? Oh, baby. Here we go. Oh, yeah, we're definitely supposed to get up here. Far to the east, you'll find the Cathedral of a Dragon. Ooh! There's a map menu. Imagine that. Game didn't tell me anything about this. I'm just like, oh, I wonder if Select has like a map because they have the cardinal directions. Okay, you can check your current position and terrain and buildings in the surrounding area. You can also freely place beacons of light to serve as landmarks as you explore. Through your map, you can select any site of grace that you've discovered and travel there instantaneously. However, there are some dungeons and other areas where this cannot be done. Okay. So there actually is warping off the bat. So this stranded... Okay, Cave of Knowledge, Stranded Graveyard, this is where we started. Can I zoom out? Wow. Alright, I have a feeling that something's hiding behind that. I don't know if this is the full scope of the map or not, but we've explored this island and we've explored down around here. Now, this is the coastal cave. So I'm gonna place a beacon here as a reminder of like this was the part of the beach that I wanted to go and continue to explore. Now it says that there is a Cathedral of a Dragon far to the east. Well, we're already pretty far. Oh, that's cool. So there's the marker that I placed. Yeah, just gotta like go and see if you can actually walk back the rest of that. Okay, but far to the east, that can either be down in here or the Cathedral of the Dragon is going to be maybe somewhere in here. Because this is directly east, so could be something up here. Like seems to be a trail that goes up. Maybe this is the Cathedral of the Dragon. Otherwise, it's somewhere in this vicinity. But I don't know. Maybe you can like come down here and then go around and back up. But then again, we got out to this island from a cave here, so there could also be a cave somewhere along this strip that spits out here, and then you can go down to this section. We shall find out. Okay, so there was this up here. I don't think, I mean, it doesn't look like there's anywhere else that we can just get up to in this area. We'll come down from here. This is the other side of it. Maybe take a little bit of a look around and then go and like check out that bit at the beach. Because this is where we came up. So it seems like this is everything. So let's take the fast travel back across. Honestly, before the map, I thought we had to... I was thinking we're going to have to walk everywhere. I was like, man, I wonder at what point you get fast travel. Well, apparently right off the bat, they just didn't tell you how. Okay, so let's go. I guess I'll take the beacon off because we're gonna go and take a look at that. Go and check down here, see if there's anything special, and then, I mean, maybe we head back to the beginning area and kind of route out from there. Because we killed the samurai down at the beach.
You again. I don't want any
Maybe we learn about the Stone Digger trolls. I like, it's one of those things, I don't want to waste a ton, but until we know how to use it to level up, I feel like it's not the worst thing to acquire some of this stuff. The heads of Stone Digger trolls bear old wounds. Okay, so we've got the heads of those, and then land squirts, whatever they are, poison is gonna do well against them. So we've got like a pouch thing, but I don't quite understand what that means. Like, cause it's marking the D-pad, but how do I, oh. So I can like hotkey some of these? So what is pouch 2? Okay. You can hotkey some of the gestures and pouches, so like I can put this one on that slot. Does that take it off of my bottom? But then when so I'd hold Y and hit up and then use it. I mean, that's kind of a waste, but mostly just testing. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna do that, but maybe what I'll do is... Okay, let's do this. Instead of having the Memory of Grace on the hotbar, let's put that there. And then I can put the flask here. So like the flask is in my normal, but then I can hotkey over to that if I need to. I think that's a better way to go about it. We're just gonna leave. Oh, starting to get some frame drops. What I might do for the next time that we boot up the game, I might lower the graphics settings a little bit. Might tinker with them a little bit more. I still want to have like decent quality if we can. Okay, you're a weird blob guy that doesn't take much damage. This is gonna be one of those like okay, hello. I say this is gonna be one of those ones where I I kill one and then I find out it's one of the things that I learned about. Alright, well, auto lock on is not necessarily going to the best one. Oh, okay, hello. Have to kill them twice for them to permanently die, or are they gonna keep coming back? No, we got stuff for them this time. So these guys are like very slow rinse and repeat kinda enemies. I wonder if they'll drop us anything good. Okay, so I actually seem to get some sort of stagger. Drop the glass shard. Are glass shards more crafting materials? String. I didn't see the glass shard in here. Did I not look close enough? Tools, maybe? Shard of filthy glass. Worthless rubbish. Okay, cool. Not listed in the same area, but worth basically nothing. I'm assuming, just the way that this looks, that we're gonna be hard stuck at this waterfall. But I don't know, this thing looks pretty fun to ride up top again. Okay, so maybe if you just hit them while they're on the ground, then they die. I was thinking maybe it would drop their crossbow. But they did drop boost rune acquisition for a time. Gold pickled foulfoot. Okay, so that's probably good if you have like a spot of enemies or something that you would want to farm. You know, somewhere is something that drops a good amount of runes and we could just respawn it and kill him pretty quickly. But at the moment, that doesn't really seem all that useful. That stagger animation. Hefty beast bone. Okay, so they do drop a different type of bone. Spirit spring jumping. Jump while on horseback near a spirit spring to ride its current high into the air. You won't take damage from jumping while on horseback, even from a great height. So I can't go at it by myself? Dang. Okay. So that explains that up there. Okay, so you'll have a horse jump, and then up. And then you'll be able to get back up to the top part pretty quickly. I mean, we already cleared what's down here on the beach, so I don't know that we're going to be riding a horse through here, but it's good to know for when we see them around. Alright, so let's go back then to the stranded graveyard, since we seem to have cleared out everything there. Alright, so still nothing. I mean, there's the past time. Still nothing as far as how to, like, level. We use this key. There's a ladder there. We can go down. Shortcuts to something, so still very interested in what that particular thing is going to be. Oh, look at them being nice, and it's not a... It's not an elevator pit we can just fall into. Wow, so courteous. Oh, wow, I was like, okay, I'll... Is it broken? You just stand on top of it, will it trigger, or do I have to get off of it? Good to know. Good to know. I guess technically if you're standing on something, you can't come back up to reset it. I suppose the logic checks out. Okay, so literally the first thing I did was go left. And what do I see before me? Grace exists to guide the tarnished and lead them down along a proper path. Even now, some sites of grace retain that power. Their golden rays will guide you along. I would manage to just straight up miss the beginning instructional section. Hey, would you look at that? There's a map! And what do you know?
Oh, yes.
There's probably someone we could level with.
Into the lands between for the Elden Ring? Hmm? Of course you have. No shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless. Without guidance, without the strength of runes, and without an invitation to the Round Table Hold, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity.
Okay, so we can't level yet.
Luckily for you, however, there is one shining ray of hope.
Do we need the maiden to level, or...?
Me. Vare. Take care to listen. Are you familiar with grace? The golden light that gives life to you tarnished. You may also behold its golden rays, pointing in a particular direction at times. That is the guidance of grace, a path that a tarnished must travel. Indeed. Grace's guidance holds the answers. It will lead you tarnished to the path you are meant to follow, even if it leads you to your grave.
No, don't worry, we died a few times.
Grace's
But we come back
guidance
swinging.
will reveal the path forward, most certainly, to Castle Stormvale, over on the cliff, the home of the decrepit demigod, Godric the Grafted.
Over on the cliff, so is that up there, or different?
It's time you set off, I should think, to Castle Stormvale on the cliff, where grace would guide you, if you seek the Elden Ring, maidenless as you are. It's time you set off, I should think, to Castle Storm. If you seek.
Alright, so still nothing, but as it said, grace guides you, so I don't know. Castle Stormvale would be that. So we went and immediately did a side boss. Found some stuff over there, which is fine. I'm just dumb and completely went skipped the thing right in front of me. Alright, so I don't know if... I mean, it said about maidenless, so I'm assuming maybe the maiden is where we is where we'll get to. Like, I know I'm hyper fixating on leveling, but it seems like an important thing. And that seems like an enemy of the plains. Seems tough. It looks like a church. There's some of these like building tops sticking out. But I guess the first thing is to head in that direction. So I think what I'll do is I think we'll rest here and we'll wrap it up for now. And then we will revisit this in the morning. I think I'm gonna get some sleep and we'll come back to this tomorrow. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.